Okay, it's preparing. Okay, we are live on Facebook. Excellent. Hi, everybody. It's Julia Mills here again. And thanks for joining us today. I am a healthcare business consultant and a LifeVantage distributor and have been enjoying this work, helping people change their lives with their health and their finances if they're interested. So today I'm continuing this interview series, and it's been really fun. I tell you, over the years that I've been with this company, I have truly met some of the smartest, most caring mentors and who have become dear friends. And I have here today, Joanne Shearer Parkin. Thanks for joining us today, Joanne.
You bet. I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So Joanne's going to tell us about her lifestyle. Right now, she is traveling from one beautiful place to another beautiful place. And she is here for us for the next few minutes to talk about her story and how she is changing lives and living a beautiful lifestyle. So I'm going to start with her biography, though, and we are going to do a quick prayer that our internet connection stays good where she's at right now, which is where in South Dakota, traveling.
Yes, we're in central South Dakota. Yes, this is kind of ranching country out here. It's prairie. Yes.
Oh, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. All right. Joanne Shearer Parkin, MSRDN, is a registered dietitian and master's level nutritionist with over 40 years of experience in multiple practice settings, including 15 years as certified diabetes educator. While employed as the director of nutrition services at a heart specialty hospital, Joanne received several awards and recognition for her innovative and creative nutrition programs. Joanne has held numerous leadership positions in the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics and was instrumental in the development of the standards of practice for the dietetics profession. As a founding member of Dietitians in Integrative and Functional Nutrition, Joanne has been instrumental in educating other dietitians about natural health and natural products. Joanne is known as a trendsetter dietitian, having been at the forefront of numerous trends in nutrition and dietetics. Joanne is now at the forefront of another trend in nutrition called nutrigenomics and NRF2 activation, which this audience has heard about over the weeks. Joanne is a mom, a grandmother, and a wife. Joanne and her husband, Jim, who is now driving safely,
yes,
live in an adult retirement community, enjoy playing pickleball and traveling the world. Joanne partnered with LifeVantage, our company, in 2011, and she and her smart and hardworking team average approximately $675,000 in monthly sales, providing her and Jim a very nice retirement lifestyle.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yes, what a blessing it's been. Yes,
wonderful. So tell us a little bit. So we're gonna leverage this internet here.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about you, your family, and kind of, and your background. We talked a little bit about it, and then how you were introduced to this company and this industry.
Okay. So basically, I was working at that heart specialty hospital in South Dakota when I was introduced to LifeVantage by a cardiologist that was on staff, an interventional cardiologist who also had a passion like I do for prevention and nutrition. And we talked many times about natural products and what are the natural products that we wanted to, educate our patients about that could really help them with their cardiovascular health. And so when he stopped by my office, invited me to a LifeVantage presentation, he said, "Hey, you've got to learn about this," because he said it is a breakthrough. It is a huge breakthrough in natural products and natural health. And of course, I was all ears, attended that presentation. And when I saw the scientific validation on the LifeVantage flagship product, which is called Protandim Nerve 2, when I saw that it could lower oxidative stress 40% in 30 days, I knew from all of my years being a dietitian that was a really big deal. That I knew that there was not a food, a vitamin, there was nothing out there that could do that. I was very passionate about the Mediterranean diet because I knew the dietary pattern was very powerful as well, but at lowering oxidative stress and inflammation. But when I saw the pill, I was thinking, in a pill, there's nothing out there like that. So my thing was, oh my goodness, what if we combined the Mediterranean diet with this little yellow pill, and what could that do for people? For really for helping on the, helping them with combating this very destructive process that's going on inside of their body. So I just got started. I wanted to share with my family and friends. Sorry, there's a little noise out there with vehicles. Apologize for that. But anyway, so I just kind of wasn't really thinking about the business at all with LifeVantage. I was just really thinking about my family and friends that could needed to lower their oxidative stress and inflammation. So I just, got started. I really was super busy at the time. As you found from my bio, you know that I was very active in my profession. So I was in some leadership positions with my profession. Also, it was a very sad time of my life, and I was grieving the loss of my husband of 32 years that had just passed away the year before. So here I'm a grieving widow. I'm trying to run his little real estate business. I'm busy professional working, and along comes, LifeVantage, another something more for my, to put on my plate. And it was really interesting because I got started, like I said, I just became a distributor because I knew that I was thinking of people that I love in my life that I wanted to talk to. And sure enough, I had people that, they became my customers, and a couple became my distributors and they thought like I did, they thought, hey, I want to do this. And pretty soon, the checks started showing up in my mailbox. This is 2011. Okay, so they still mailed out checks. And when these checks started coming in, I hadn't looked at anything on the compensation or income side of this. And when the checks started coming in, I go, wow, I could really use some extra income in retirement, because when my husband passed away, I was a little short in my retirement account. And I thought I was going to have to work well into my 70s to be able to retire, right? And so I'm thinking, what would happen if I just put a little more effort in? What could this become for me? And it has become for me a ticket to early retirement and living a lifestyle that I didn't think I could ever dream about in retirement. So it's been a blessing totally in my life.
That is so beautiful and unexpected, and it just showed up. It showed up. You researched it, right? A lot of us have things that come at us all the time. The one thing that it sounds like you were open. You were open. You had knowledge enough to know that there was nothing else out there that could do this in the body. You've been doing this a long time, and
Right.
you were in the medical profession, so you had to do your research, but the research was there.
I did. Yes. And okay, when I started, I had the benefit of having, a very smart, bright, intelligent cardiologist that read every study line by line, word by word, right?
Yeah.
At the time, we had 7 studies. We had 7 studies, and I was impressed and wowed with 7. Now there's 26. I'm like blown away. That's pretty rare in the supplement world to have 26 high quality peer reviewed studies on a branded supplement. Pretty amazing. So I was pretty impressed with the research. I did read the research. So that's really why, one of the reasons too why I continue is because of the science and the validation. Because as a healthcare professional, I have to really be, feel confident in the products that I recommend, that there's science to back them up.
Mm-hmm. And that, that's another thing. And we do have a couple more minutes, and yay, the internet is working still fine, is the fact that I get people who say to me, Julie, I'm not in sales. Like, I'm not a salesperson. My background was pre-med and then teaching. I have a master's in teaching, and I did that for a number of years. Then I went to the pharmaceutical industry to just try to help people. I was in sales and training, and now I'm a consultant to healthcare companies. But I don't see this as sales, and it
isn't.
You are just a model of that, and that's why I'm so happy to have this interview with you. So tell me what you tell people when they say, I'm not a salesperson, because I hear it all the time.
Right. Yeah. Well, of course, I'm not a salesperson either. I didn't have any sales training. So I think our model is this is word of mouth marketing. We tell a lot of stories. And I think if you can be somewhat of a storyteller, and that's pretty much, I think almost everybody does that. You think about how many times do you refer family and friends to restaurants. I saw a great movie. I always talk about my mechanic. I had Carl, the mechanic. That was awesome. You know, after my husband died, you know, I took my car to Carl. He was trustworthy and honest and reasonable charges. And so I referred like about 20 people to Carl. But, you know, Carl never sent me any thank you checks. And that's the difference with Life Vantage.
Anyway, it's not like that was the most important thing as the referral check, but you wanted people to be taken care of. You wanted to help them solve a problem with something that helped you.
And you tell stories, and then you listen. You listen to people that, you know, just listen to them. And they're going to tell you you know, you're going to find that there are people out there hurting, either with their, you know, with their health or with their finances. And all you do is you just offer them a solution and you educate them. And there are going to be some people that are just going to thank you. And they're going to be so blessed because you talk to them. And that I have moms that are, you know, stay-at-home moms now. They're women that wanted to be at home with their children so they can have a you know, home-based business and work from home and take care of the kids and work this business in and around the nooks and crannies of their life. People that are looking for, like me, early retirement. I just wanted to have that flexibility and freedom of a type of business that I could take on the road with me like I am right now.
Yeah, this is a good example, right?
And you will meet people all over. And it's amazing because most of the customers and the distributors that have come into my business in the last 3 to 5 years are people I had never met before.
Right.
You know, these are people I just meet on my journey through life. You meet people.
Yeah.
Especially on the health side, people are really concerned about optimizing their health right now. There's so much interest in health and wellness.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we just offer people superbly, you know, nutrigenomic products that actually get down to your DNA, turn off bad genes, turn on good genes. It's nutrigenomics at its best. So that's what we're offering, and we're offering some really, you know, science-based solutions for people.
Yep, exactly. Well said, Joanne. And like you said, the people that you've met in this are the same as me. I didn't know really mostly anyone that I work with now, but we've become like family, and I think it's because of the like-mindedness to this. Most of us have not done a direct selling or network marketing type company before. We were attracted to the science, attracted to the like-minded professionals that we were able and blessed to work with, like yourself. And I think you agree with that, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. And I think if you have a kind heart, and you have compassion and you like helping people, I think that's really the qualities that it takes. You can learn we have such great, I have mentors and trainers, all the little interests, as far as the skills of the business, but I think it's certain qualities that are important, and those would be the most important.
I totally agree. So I'm gonna thank you for your time today.
Oh, you're sure welcome. I appreciate the offer and the invitation, and I wish everybody a very blessed day.
You too. Drive safe. Jim. Take care, guys. And talk to you soon.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Bless you too.